Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to 2022. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, guys!
Welcome to Dr. OJ Speaks
Yeah.
TV. And you guys can see this thing in my hand. Do you guys know what the device is? It's not
Tell
a
them.
mic. It's not mic check. This is a handheld fan. So guess what? This first episode is being shot on location in Ibadan, or your state's
Look at it.
Nigeria,
Yeah.
Africa, to the world. So I'm really excited, guys. I have my team with me today, and we're going to be filming this first episode. So stay tuned because we have a lot of conversation on lifestyle.
Yeah.
We're talking about love, we're talking about money, we're talking about relationships, we're talking about passion, our goals, and all of the wonderful things that we really want to see happen for us in 2022. Don't forget, if this is your first time, welcome. You are joining us at the perfect time. Subscribe, turn your notifications on, like this video, drop us a comment, but most importantly, comment down below. Share,
everybody.
Share this video. You are sharing so many wonderful things
Yep.
as you're sharing this video. All right, guys, we'll be right back to bring you our full episode. Stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. So this is 2022. Welcome back to 2022.
Yep.
Happy New Year. Woo! I'm
Whoop,
excited.
whoop.
But guys, you know why I am so excited? So you see my fan in my hand. So maybe that should clue you in on my location.
Wow.
Because there's no shade or no shade.
Drag
oh.
us.
You
I
should not
mean,
be starting with me.
I mean,
It's a new year. So
Why
you see
is
my
economy?
fan in my hand, right? First of all, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Welcome back to
In
Dr.
tropics.
OJ Speaks TV. Guess what? We are ringing in the new year with the team. So these are my A team.
Yeah.
Usually they are behind the scenes. You don't get to see their faces. You don't hear their voices. But you see the amazing, phenomenal, wonderful, awesome work that they put together.
I'm blushing.
Be blushing, girl. I've not started with you. You will blush plenty today. Guys, I am all the way in Nigeria. I am in Ibadan, or
Yep.
your state.
Yep.
And I'm here with my crew. And we are going to give you this very first episode talking about all things lifestyle on Dr. OJ Speaks. So this conversation today, let me introduce everyone. I'm actually going to let them introduce themselves. But this is our graphics guy. She's out to the world. Now, this is Mr. Sammy. He's a media video director person. Oh, and also the one and only
The delectable.
Lepalicious. I just made that word up. Miss Ruth. And she is our YouTube person, managing and making us grow and looking good. So guys, introduce yourselves.
My name is Shay. Yeah, I'm a graphic designer, songwriter, singer,
Vocalist.
entrepreneur.
What do you-
Check.
The list
Facts.
goes on.
No.
Gym enthusiast.
Yeah,
All the
Jimmy.
single ladies, all the single. You will not do this show today, but it's a lie. These guys are so much fun. And to my left is.
Sammy, Toby, fine boy, first of all.
Okay, so you now call yourself fine. Please, can you see how Ruth covered her face? Even me say if I won't cover my face. Just be falling her hand. Who
Yo.
told you you are fine?
See, let me tell you. You know, when you're good, you're good.
Confidence speaking.
I'm a filmmaker,
Okay.
photographer,
Yeah.
cinematographer,
Tell him.
graphic designer,
Yeah.
entrepreneur,
Okay.
dancer,
Wow.
artist.
Eh.
Yo, name it all.
Yeah.
I think the real question should be, what do I not do?
Ooh. You guys, my team is loaded.
Dumb.
Guys, okay. Now, last but not the least, normally we do ladies first, but I needed these guys to go because I know Ruth. She will drag all of them. Let us start her with her resume.
Oh shit.
So today I'll keep it cool. But yeah, I'm a management consultant.
Okay.
An OAP.
What's
on
OAP?
On a personality.
On air
I do radio,
personality.
basically. A YouTuber, a content creator,
Uh-huh.
and finally a model.
Oh shit.
As you can
Show
see,
them.
The legs,
Look
the
at
legs,
this.
the
Look at
legs.
those guys.
It's the legs, it's the legs, it's the legs.
It's legs for everyone.
It's the legs for us. So, you know, when I saw Ruth, I was like, damn, this is a
Man.
whole nother level of lekpa. Like, I could not help myself. But you know, the good thing about this is, so I've been working with my team for over a year.
Yes.
And we have never been together physically.
Yes.
So this is like the very first time that we're getting to physically be in the same location.
Yes.
So it's an exciting time for us, and we decided that we're going to ring in the new year by filming this episode and making it really amazing for you guys.
Yeah.
Because starting off 2022, I mean, I don't know, how was 2021 for you? That should be the first thing. I mean, who wants to go?
Okay, I can go first.
Yes.
2021 was really, really, really good. It opened up doors for new opportunities for me.
Okay.
I'm so grateful to God for that. For business opportunities, personal branding, personal clients, and still having a 9-to-5 that was still paying well. So it was good on a financial level. Looking for more opportunities this year. And also it was also a very, very interesting year relationship wise. Right? We'll get to that, don't worry.
We'll come
But
to
yeah,
that, right?
We're gonna touch on everything. So
It was
today's
good,
a
it was
lifestyle episode. So, Sammy, how was your 2021?
Yeah, I think 2021 was really good for me. I'll back up to like 2020. You know, I started my business in 2020. And
Yeah, it's visual.
yeah, it's visual.
It's visual NG.
Yeah, and
to the world.
it's been amazing. I mean, 2021, like stuff that I dreamt of doing in 2020, 2019. I did most of them in 2021, and it's been amazing.
That's
Glory
amazing.
to Jesus.
Yeah.
So
Glory
the
to
power of
Jesus.
dreams, right? But did you just dream about it?
Nope.
So let's just
Yo,
correct that. So he
I
dreamt of
worked
it.
for
Oh.
it, man.
He didn't just dream. Oh,
I see
Yeah.
it,
He
I
dreamt-
want it, I grind for it, I get it.
Dreamt
There you
it,
go.
Visualized
You
it.
write it down like
Work
we
for
do
it.
every month on this show.
Yeah.
We come up with our plan and we execute flawlessly.
Precisely.
All right, Shizo, how was your 2021?
2021, I think I was more centered, you know. I was more centered. I was more at peace with myself. In 2021, yeah.
Ah, that's so cool.
Who was chasing you before?
Ah,
Who
man.
was chasing you
I was
before?
fighting battles.
He
Batu.
tries to find inner peace.
Yeah, I was able to be more productive. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
so I was not having so many thoughts in my head. So I was like, I had like clarity.
Focus.
Clarity.
And you know, it's important. It's good that you say that. My 2021 was amazing, and you guys are a big part of that amazement because everything that we set out to do from day one, literally the plan for 2021 got exhausted by June. And then I had to start plugging in more things.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like it was like we're just coming up with things on the fly, and we were creating all of those things,
Yeah,
right?
I remember even bringing Tolu on board.
Yes.
You know, yeah, that was also like part of the plan.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, and you know, I mean, it's been amazing.
It's been amazing,
I,
yeah.
I think for the Dr. OJ team, 2021, yo,
was a
like we
blast.
smashed it.
Yeah, we did. We did
Yeah.
an amazing job.
Yeah.
So we're so proud of ourselves, but we're
Over
taking
50
it
videos in 1 year.
Over
Wow.
50 videos.
Every week.
Yeah,
Podcasts.
yeah podcast as well.
Podcasts.
That's
videos.
minus podcast.
Minus
on the channel.
podcasts.
Videos
Oh,
alone.
wow.
We did well.
All right, awesome. We did good.
Yeah, we did
You know, so you were talking about you were able to get centered in 2021. And I think a lot of young people are still going through that process. And when I say young people, I'm thinking like ages 25 and up, right?
Right.
That's when you get out of school and you're trying to navigate work, family, life, relationships, money, and balancing it all. So how was that impacted for you?
I think for 2021, like for the first time in a very long time, I didn't feel any pressure to do anything. You know, like I wanted to do just the things I wanted to do. You know, I wasn't forced to do anything by anybody. I wasn't manipulated to do anything. I was just, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'll do. I wasn't pressured by nobody, and I could think for myself. I could think very well, and I could like say, okay, this is it, and I could see myself doing things to completion. You know, like instead of just building my castle in the air, I could see myself like
Start,
I can do this
you
thing,
finish,
and
yeah.
I can finish it. I can get these things done.
So a lot of young guys and females, you know, we, like you said, you didn't feel pressured. But in the society we're in, especially in Nigeria, there's so much pressure though.
I can tell you that.
There's so much pressure. So for Shay, he finally got over that and started living within a truthful space.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't live within that truthful space. They're not true to themselves. They're not true to what they can afford. They're not true to who they are in relationships, right?
What they can afford. Say
What
that
they
again.
can afford, like, it's not fight now. Like, come on, do what you can. Cut your coat according to your material. It's no longer according to your size. You know, so a lot of young people get involved in so many shady, horrible things. But you guys have managed to keep your head straight. And a lot has been said about the depleting economy, right? But you guys are in this same economy.
Yeah.
So what's different for you? Why are you guys the unicorn?
I think it takes you. You have to live in your cocoon sometimes.
Yeah.
You know.
What
Like-
does that mean?
Like shield yourself
Live
in
in your
some
head,
kind of
basically.
way, like in your own headspace. Because if you don't, there's a whole lot of noise. You know, you have to like shield your ears. You have to be really choosy with the information you put in
You
your
put
head.
in, yes.
Like very, very, and you have to be jealous of your time.
Woo.
You know.
I love that. Jealous of your time. Guys, we're dropping a lot of gems today, guys.
Yo,
Jealous
just
of your
think.
time.
Just
You're
think.
taking some notes.
Yeah.
You
Just
gotta
think,
be,
guys.
so in 2022, you
jealous
have
of
to
your time.
shield yourself. You have to be very selective about the information.
Your
Social
company.
media is only going to get busier. It's not going to slow down. But if you're letting social media be the manual that you're following, you're never going to get to that space where you are finally living your truth and being able to start, finish, completing things that you really, really want to do. And I feel like that is the highest form of value. When you're able to give the world what you truly have inside of you from a place of truth, not from pressure, not from stress. I mean, of course, we know that there's certain things we all want to accomplish, but doing it at a steady time. You know, somebody told me something recently. He was telling me, he said, you know what, the reality of the matter is a lot of times we're praying, oh my God, do this for me. Oh my God, help me with this. He said, but the reality is God already has the timing set for each person to accomplish certain things. All you have to do is embrace whatever moment
Trust
you're
your
in.
process right now.
Trust your process
And
right
embrace
now.
it.
It might not look like what the reality of the future should be, but trust that because you are doing what you need to do, not that you're just sitting there wishing and praying, no. You're going to eventually get there
Absolutely.
at the right time. And then it
Absolutely.
will save you the trouble of comparison and saying,
Yeah.
Ruth, oh, she's married now. Oh, then, you know, anybody
And
that
getting
comes.
into unnecessary trouble.
Unnecessary trouble.
Because you're trying to do the most
Heartbreak.
when it's not necessary. when it's not
Exactly,
necessary.
you're doing extra. There are seasons when you might not really need to do a whole lot. I had to learn that. I had to personally learn that not
Sometimes
every
you do
season
nothing.
is. I'm a going person.
Yes.
There are seasons when God will slow me down. I'm like, wow, man. It's like I'm trying to find something to do.
I think
But
I experienced it too. I experienced
Yes.
it. I felt like I was lazy at a point. Yeah, I felt like I was lazy. I didn't put on my laptop for like a week, and I'm like, God, am I not supposed to be doing something? But I couldn't do anything at the same time.
exactly.
So I felt, okay, I think this is the time you need to just rest.
Be still.
And I understood the meaning of rest. Rest sometimes is, you know, you're going back to like re-strategize. You're not doing anything, but you're just refreshing the cells in your brain.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I really agree with that because typically my lifestyle is either I'm shooting or I'm editing. So I'm either on set or I'm in my house editing. Like I'm barely not doing anything. So I think there was a week this year, sometime I think in September, where I didn't open my laptop one day. Like there was no work to edit.
And no
And
place to
it
film.
was and there was nowhere to film. It was shocking for me because I wake up really and I open my hand, I'm like, oh my laptop, and I'm like, oh there's nothing to do. I'm like, oh okay, back to bed. You know, so I feel like there are those times where God just slows things down for
Yes.
us to rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
I think that didn't happen for me. You know, so if you know me, for each year I have like a personal project, right? I've written a book, I have a conference going on, I have a channel I'm currently running, I'm creating it myself personally. I set my 9 to 5, right?
Your talk show as well.
Yes, on YouTube. So what happened this year was that in March, right, I was trying to relocate to a new place. I needed to like basically focus on that and channel my energy to that, but I also trying to do my 9 to 5. Now from March to like July, from March to like April, May, I settled in and all of those stuff. But I could not get back to my normal flow of creating content for myself, posting on YouTube, having my channel running, having my IG page running, and getting money for my personal brand for a period of time, even up to now. But guess what, right? I put all my energy into my 9 to 5.
Right.
And that period of time was like, I've grown so much in these few months. I think I've expanded.
Yeah, I know that. I can agree.
In capacity building,
Yeah.
Yes.
in knowledge, in growth in my career as a consultant, right?
Exactly.
So
Even in
when people,
delivery.
even when people ask me that, oh, what's going on with your personal brand? I've not seen you some stuff online
Yeah.
in a while. I'm like, yes, I know, but what I'm currently doing now is for the later.
It's for later.
Because what I'm doing now, building myself now in my 9 to 5,
Exactly.
is what I will use to
Gonna
pour
spill over.
energy into my personal
There
life.
you go.
And if I don't have the content now for me to give, what will I give when I want to give?
Yes.
It's not like this is my time of just, even it's resting on some level, but also some level of growth and capacity building for myself
Yes.
in terms of knowledge and just being a better consultant, being a better professional
There
in my
you go.
space. So
That's so cool.
I can really get what you said aside
And
that.
I think that it's going into this 2022, like this new year, I feel like a lot of lessons have been learned. A lot of us have had so many things that we have set up,
Yeah.
Right.
that we've built. Like, he started his business. Dr. OJ Speaks turned 1 year. I think now it's time, I believe now 2022 is the year to elevate.
Precisely.
But
Yeah.
how can you elevate if the foundation is weak? So those times this year where we had to do a lot of like groundwork and maybe just going to a place where maybe not a lot of activity, but you've grown in capacity.
Yes.
So the capacity that we have attained till
Will be
this
used to
time,
elevate.
now you can shoot up
Yes,
faster.
absolutely.
And people don't take time to do that. So, Sammy, what has it been like for you just being in this environment and navigating relationships?
In the
Because
creative
when
space.
in the creative space, I know
And
it's,
show your ties out for the girls to see.
Yo.
it seems like he's always showing his ties like people should come and see the kwekpele. The kwekpele, shogoto kwekpe is a nika. That's what he's wearing.
I had to drag something
Well,
by his head today. There's no
Yo,
way to drag him.
I see the dragon, right? I mean, and I release myself to be
It's all
dragged.
love.
Yeah, well, I think, to be honest, sometimes I like to say that sometimes I doubt how focused I am. I'll tell you why. True. I'll tell you.
See all of us
I'll tell you why.
laughing. He says he doubts our focus.
I'll tell you why.
Why
Because
do you doubt it?
because
Actually, I think I'll tell you that from.
yeah.
From the point of view.
Let him explain
Yeah,
his doubts.
I mean, yeah.
He's doubting Thomas.
I doubt it because I'm like, wait, bro, you're actually really focused though, because all these left, right, and center,
Distraction.
distractions.
Yeah.
They are coming, eh?
Yeah, and I'm like, I didn't expect. Sometimes I feel like, the times when I see, I'm in certain situations, and I get myself out of it, and I'm like, yo, Sammy, however you did that, I don't even know. And so, I have those moments, and sometimes it's like grateful moments for me, because I'm very grateful to God that I'm not saying, I'm not judging anyone, right? But for me, I just feel like, because I'm trying to focus on my work, my business, focus on growing, because I'm really young, right? Forget all the BS and stuff. I'm really young, and I'm trying to grow. And I know that there might be distractions left, right, and center. So, navigating through has just been God's grace, to be honest. It has been God's grace. I know that there are those times where I look one babe say, but then again, I remember that.
But now
yeah,
it's
I'm trying
like,
to grow.
okay, so now you're saying that you're growing, you're focusing on those things. But a lot of, young women, they're looking to settle down.
Yeah.
So, and there's the trend now where it seems like people are getting married and settling down a little
My friend just got
later.
engaged recently.
How old is he?
I'm like a few days older than him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, well, that's unusual, because a lot of people are doing this later than before.
Yeah.
You know, you usually was in your 20s, now it's in your 30s, right? So what is that for like a young man in this economy, in this society, trying to
Well, I mean,
balance that?
I try not
Are you
to-
gonna wait till later? Or is there like a benchmark that you've given yourself, like until I make X amount or until I achieve certain things before I even look in that direction?
Well, for me, I think that I have a benchmark, to be very honest.
Okay.
Do you even think of
And
marriage?
it's not right now. So it's not like I'm not thinking of marriage, but I think I just have a benchmark. I have certain things that I want to achieve.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to get married and then, looking for money.
Okay.
Like,
that
I don't want
makes
to get
sense.
married and then I'm trying to grow my business. I mean, I want to get to a
You're
certain
still gonna
level where
keep
I'll
growing.
keep
Yeah,
growing, right?
but
But I don't want to be at a
still-
scratch where,
Where?
I'm trying to like
Hustle.
yeah,
Well,
hustle,
and bring it- and
pull
bring
everything
children into
together.
the world in that kind
That's
of
so
You get-
That makes sense.
I mean,
What
things are
about
really
you?
expensive these days, so
Things are inflation is real.
I think for me, I just don't want to feel the pressure.
The pressure.
By
Well, while I know they finish you.
yeah,
I mean, the pressure will always be there, right?
While I know
Wahala
they
Yeah.
is
finish
constant.
Yeah.
But the pressure is another thing. Like
Okay.
okay, you have so years to get married. You have so months to get married. Or you have so months to get
Oh,
this
true.
thing.
I know what you're
You
saying.
understand? So you have to start rushing or something. I think that's where the issue. Okay, I was in a relationship where the marriage thing was just knocked into my head.
Every day, like, when are we doing this? When are we set?
And I had to just break it up, like truthfully. Yeah, I had
No,
to.
that's the truth, man.
I have
mean,
to.
I'm
Well,
serious.
was that the reason why you broke it off?
Was
See,
it the pressure
that-
to get married that made
Honestly,
you break it
if
up?
you ask me, that is enough reason.
Are guys really scared of marriage?
So it's not that we're scared of
no,
marriage,
Samuel,
but
if you
we're
love
not.
the lady and everything's going well, you can actually try to, and you think you can do life with her. You
If
can
you're-
try to
if you're trying-
engage it. Like, okay,
if
maybe
you're-
we can keep on trying to, maybe like 2 years from now we'll get married.
If you're trying to have a conversation about it and the person keeps saying she wants to get married, you can't keep someone waiting. That's the truth.
That's true. You can't
can't
keep
keep
her.
someone
That
waiting.
makes
That's what
sense.
happened.
Yeah.
That's what
So
happened.
So
can't
you
keep
just
someone
free her,
waiting.
let her
I
find
had
someone else.
I had to, because it was like that's what we were talking about every day.
I mean,
And you were
if,
not leaving.
if this is a
Yeah.
conversation, come on.
So wait, relationship is so now I hear you. So relationships have been tagged to be I'm in a relationship with you. It's like there's an agenda to it.
Thank
And don't
you.
get me wrong,
I don't
I've also been in that space.
Yeah.
But I think now life experience and time has allowed me to evolve beyond that, whereby I see relationships as just something that
Partnership.
allows me to live my life
Yeah,
better, have a better experience every
it.
day.
Yeah.
So even if there's no like agenda to say, oh, this is where we're going, but just over time, just have a better experience with life every day.
Yeah,
break.
and if
So
you
as a
married, you need
female-
to marry. Like, okay, yeah, as a female, like I was saying, do you think of, because me, I don't think of marriage.
You don't think of marriage?
So I think I might be the out of the
See,
bunch of
Yeah,
them.
if
not
I
my
tell
one.
you, if I tell
No,
you guys
no.
Ruth's life,
Samuel, shut your teeth.
I can.
Shut your teeth. Let me speak for myself.
Please speak for yourself.
Ask
That's why
myself.
you're here.
Okay.
Yes. So I think out of like the 10 girls, I'm like the odd one outside of.
You have 10 girls in your family?
No,
No, like
a bunch of
so
10
she's
girls.
she's
Okay.
one out of
Oh, one
every
out
10
of 10.
girl.
Okay,
Yeah.
1 out of 10.
Yes, because for me, I've never imagined myself walking down the aisle or imagine myself. You know how girls have this butterfly feeling?
Yeah,
oh, I'm getting
when I'm
married.
gonna get married.
Ruth is
I
so
never
weird.
have it.
She doesn't have it.
I've never had it till today, right? So I've never imagined myself. You know, people imagine saying, I've never imagined what aisle am I walking down? I've never imagined myself on a white dress at all. Which is so
It doesn't have to be white, it can be ivory.
anything.
She's
yeah,
never-
I've
she's never imagined herself in
Oh,
a
black.
So
People
one
be
thing
doing
is now
black.
that, so I don't have a strong desire for marriage.
You don't have a strong desire.
Yes, it might come in later
So
on.
is it a generational thing? Because
I-
I know that more females
Yeah.
are opting for just having babies. Like, I just want to have a baby.
Baby care. So
I feel-
baby
don't even want
care.
the baby.
I feel
No,
like
no, wait.
from an observational perspective, I can tell you about
Look at my
Ruth.
life.
Right? Because I've been
Who wants
around
to
Ruth.
tell us about Ruth?
I've been around Ruth for a bit,
Oh, yeah,
so I can
speak,
tell you
speak.
why Ruth.
Oh, yeah, speak, oh.
Number one,
Yes, sir.
Ruth. Sorry, this is no shade to people that are in this sect,
Feminist.
but Ruth is a feminist.
Ah, yeah.
And
Feminism
wait,
does
wait,
not-
wait
okay.
now, wait.
Let
Let me.
him finish.
Yeah, continue.
Ruth is a feminist. She's not just a feminist, a strong feminist at that. And then I think the guidelines that that Ruth has set for her feminism path is what is also like.
So when you say
decided.
feminist,
Okay,
as
okay.
in what does that mean? She
Good.
does not hate men.
No,
does
she doesn't. No, she doesn't hate men.
Okay.
Feminist,
Guys know.
see, feminism doesn't mean hating men.
Okay.
Right.
So
He shouldn't.
But Ruth seemed to be so self-dependent, which is okay, that it feels like even being in a relationship isn't like a
Big
deal.
deal.
It's not even a big deal. It's not even a deal.
So as a guy, right, if you had the opportunity to date someone like Ruth, how would you navigate that? Because it's a
Simple
lot of
question.
young women now earning
okay, somebody
more.
answer because somebody knows me more.
Okay, earning more, you know, just doing things for themselves, owning their businesses, really making stuff happen.
Yes.
How would you navigate dating a female like that?
Um,
Or would you even want
that
to
I want to
date a female like that?
you have to be very, 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 very confident in yourself to
There
do
you-
something like that.
Okay.
Because so there'll be a thin line between, you know, being her friend or and being not needed.
So it's
'Cause
not
you
about
might
no
feel-
need. Okay.
You might
continue.
feel like you might feel
No, you're
like
not needed. Yeah.
You know, like it's like
Wait, but
does this
wait,
girl need me?
wait. What do you mean by needy? You cause I think this is the issue, right? Relationship
I mean,
is
I can
companion.
answer, but yeah, go ahead. Say what you're
I'll
saying.
speak to
I've
them. I'll
heard
speak
what
to-
I've heard.
Yeah.
You know, someone has told me that before.
But
But I
I
will
think-
I want to hear what you
Okay,
have
so
to
I'll
say.
say to
I'd
him
like
that
to
he
hear
will-
that story,
Wait, hold
but
on. I will speak to him and he will say what I think about me because he knows me better, right? He knows me well. So I don't think relationship is that bad. It's codependency, right? And I think more of companionship and friendship, right? As a dependent person, my friends are still my friends.
Yes.
I think it's companion. I think
Of
it's
course.
GC. Like, you know me, I think like
Oh,
it's
everybody does.
no, but for me as a lady, I can't process the fact that I have to depend on someone to survive.
No,
I don't think that's what
That's,
So-
that's,
so-
that's not a relationship.
No,
what
it's not. It's not.
relationship is.
So most of the guys, right, when they say that you are well to do on your own, and most guys think that relationship for them is about taking care of a lady. But that's not what it is for me.
Okay.
So when I'm coming with what like they'll ask you what else is stable, but when you show up to me, they're like it's too much, like you're driving a car, you're this, you're that
Okay,
kind of
okay.
thing. So it's like too
I
much.
hear you, but okay. So
Simon.
what were you gonna say?
yeah. So I mean, so I know Ruth, right, and I know that she's very industrious, right. I mean, I wouldn't want to use myself to judge because not every guy is like me, and I'm not like every other guy, right. But if I'm going to look at it generally, it will be a bit hard, right, for the regular for the regular guy.
No, that makes sense.
No,
It would
I'm
be
being
a bit hard.
I'm being honest, right.
He's
For the
being
average
honest
guy,
for the
average
average
guy.
guy.
like,
I know average
because,
guys, so
I mean,
move on.
because if it's me, see, let me tell you, if you're making 50 million naira as my wife, bro, I'm gonna inject, I'm gonna live on your neck. Yo, see,
I'm telling
You make your
you.
own
have
money
it.
too
Yeah,
now. You make your own money.
no, of
too.
course, I'll make my
Of
own
course.
money, right? But I'm not that
Oh,
guy. I'm not that guy that
flex
feels.
But that's not
that
going to
feels
intimidate you,
threatened.
right?
Yeah.
Feel like you're
No,
bringing
no.
too much to the
Bring
table.
too much money, good.
The
Good
more
enough for both
the
of
more
us.
the merrier.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but then I'm talking like for the
Average guy.
average guy, and I'm saying that it might just be a bit hard.
So average. So that's the thing with average,
Let's
right?
go on
I don't
For
do
me,
average, yes.
okay. So guys, when we talk about average, we'll come back and kind of just continue with this, but we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back to discuss this relationship dynamics. Hopefully in 2022, we can all find fulfillment in all these areas, professionally, financially, relationally, because it all matters at the end of the day.
Really does matter.
Be right back.